TFWire.com Video Review.
Hey gang, Spada here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Deluxe movie Landmine. This is the Allspark Deluxe movie Landmine. His vehicle form is I guess it's a Jeep. Not really sure. This is the Sector 7 vehicle that was seen in the movie. And if you look closely, you can see the Sector 7 emblem right there. The only real features in this mode are the moving gun, which can move out like that, and the fact that he is on springs, so he can roll over my finger pretty darn good. Kind of a bland looking figure in this mode. Nothing really interesting. You can see his head underneath there, right there. He has seats that kind of just move around on their own volition, but hey, what are you going to do? It's not a bad figure. I just don't really care for it. It's a Jeep. I guess the fact that I'm completely over the movie line doesn't help any, but let's go ahead and transform it. This little guy comes off, and we'll put him off to the side. And we're going to start by grabbing here and just popping out this section and folding it out thusly. What I like to do is just kind of get these out of the way and then fold everything out like that. And what we're going to do is going to reach in here and uncoil the hands. He's got more of a claw. He doesn't have a traditional hand, so to speak. He has more of a claw, like a grabber thingy. So just rotate the hands. And I put them straight back like this for a reason, which you'll see in a minute. But next thing we're going to do is just take the back and flip it out. All technical, every other figure has this transformation way. Then you take the back wheels and you push them in and rotate them down. And there's a little tiny tab. I don't think you can... Oh, sorry. I think I did that the whole time off the camera. There's a little tiny tab right here that latches in. And I didn't find that initially. And it was really floppy, and I really hated the figure. And then I was sitting there and I looked and I saw, oh, wait, there's a little tab. And then you rotate the gas tanks down to form the legs. Yeah. The next thing we're going to do is just take this whole section, rotate it down, and lock it into place to form his chest. Flip that down, rotate the head, rotate the hands forward. And there we go. We have Deluxe Movie Landmine. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. And as you can see, he's got a very ugly face that only a mother could love, but it's not bad looking at all. A little bit of kibble, but not too bad. The one thing I do like about this figure, it's got poseability like you wouldn't believe. Oh, I missed one spot on the transformation. Just kind of rotate. These back parts pop off like crazy, but they rotate down. The one thing I really like about this figure is his articulation. He's got a full range of motion there. He's got full range of motion there. I mean, you can practically get a jump kick going if you wanted. I mean, look at this. I mean, he's got some real articulation. One thing also, I just popped it off again. I popped his knee off, as you can see. I'm going to have to glue these in because they just keep popping off. One thing that is kind of neat is that he's got little wheels on the bottom here. So that did not go as well as I wanted it to. I mean, you can... These latches aren't very tight, unfortunately. And you can literally just... You can literally skate across my table here. But, this is a pretty bad video review, I realize that. This is a $10 figure. I really wish they had painted him different. I really dislike this color. I just don't care for the color at all. Also, this he's supposed to be able to grab a hold of, his little gun. But the problem is he's got this clip here that actually interferes with him grabbing onto the gun. So I try and flex the plastic a little bit, but it just keeps returning back to its original spot. So to remedy that, I just leave it where it was in vehicle mode, and it looks like a cool little shoulder cannon. I rather like the shoulder cannon. I think it looks better than a handgun. Like I said, he's not a terribly bad figure. He's just a little underwhelming. And things keep popping off and popping out of place on this figure. I don't know if that's a problem with the figure molding. I don't know. I don't really care. The articulation is fantastic. He has the best articulation out of most of the movie line figures. But he wasn't a character in the movie. He's ugly. And other than that, other than the articulation, he really doesn't have a lot going for him. So I'd say only get him if you have to. Catch you later.